Both teams are on the floor. Ankrum will jump it up for the Farmington Knights. Hunter Strange for the North County Raiders. Our officials are out on the floor. Don Thompson has the basketball. He blows the whistle, and we're ready for some basketball. Tip up and controlled in the backcourt by the Knights. Logan England has it. He walks it over the timeline. The Knights with and right away, 6 seconds gone. We have a whistle and a foul on Hunter Strange. A hold foul just 6 seconds into the game. Not what you want to see. You get your big guy with an early foul. Farmington will inbound it underneath their own bucket. Inbounds pass comes to England. Back out top to Castro. Castro, top of the key. Three-point shot put up no good by DJ Hardy. Follow-up, though, put back up and in by Ankrum. Ankrum leads his team in scoring, 17.5 points a game. Farmington shows pressure. North County beats it. Oh, and they lose the ball going down the floor. They got the ball down the floor in plenty of time. They got it to Brandon. Brandon couldn't control the pass, and he ended up traveling with it. And it comes back to Farmington. Castro will inbound the ball. He'll get it to England. England walks it over the timeline. He's met there by Cassidy. England on the right side of the floor. Top of the key to Callahan. Callahan dribbles over to the left side. Passes the ball to Hardy. Hardy in the paint. Tries to get it to Ankrum. Loses it. Picks it back up. Goes back out to England. England works it right to left. Now back to the right side of the floor to Hardy. Hardy into the paint. Stutter step move. Puts it up. No good. Ankrum there with the follow-up is. Farmington out to the early 4-0 lead. We're 1 minute into it. Farmington again with the pressure. Back come the Raiders the other way. They beat it. And this time Hunter Strange able to lay it up and in. Quickly Farmington the other way. Callahan right side. Down low they work it in to Ankrum. And the game plan pretty apparent for the Knights. Get it to the big guy. Ankrum with 6 points in the first minute and a half. The Raiders now with the basketball. Top of the key, stab it out. He'll pull up for a three off the right side of the rim. No good. A rebound taken down by Castro. Castro with the outlet to England. England passes to Hardy. Hardy underneath. Loses the ball trying to get it to Ankrum. And back come the Raiders the other way. It's Huff with the basketball. A lot of good up and down action. Three-point shot put up off the baseline. No good by Brandon. And back the other way comes Callahan. Callahan works it down the right side of the paint. Puts up a shot. No good. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Knights. Inbounding it will be Hardy. Hardy gets it into England. England on the right side. Top of the key. Ankrum. He'll shoot from three. Off the back of the rim. No good. A rebound comes down to Brandon. Quickly the other way come the Raiders over the timeline. It's Huff. Huff. He'll try a shot from the right side. No good. A rebound to England. England runs it over the timeline. Works it right to left. Almost loses the basketball. Picks it up. Goes underneath. A little hook shot. Put up and in by Castro. And it's an 8-2 lead for Farmington with 5:43 to play in the first quarter. North County wants to talk about it. They take a 30-second break. We will too. This is high school basketball on KREI.
Yes, these memories left behind bring us joy and peace of mind when we celebrate the life of those we love.
We're there for you in your time of need. In fact, we've been serving the Farmington area since 1864. With years of service to our community, we're proud to be your choice for funeral care.
Celebrate the lives of those you love.
Cozine Memorial Chapel, Farmington.
Start for the Farmington Knights, up 8-2. Back come the Raiders on offense, and almost losing the basketball is Stabenow. Gets it back though and lays it up and in. Had it knocked away. Kept his concentration, picked the basketball up and put it up from the right side. Good. England, right hand dribble for the Knights, and again another foul away for the play. And that's going to go against the Knights' big guy, Jordan Ankrum. Kind of physical play underneath. The ball will come back to the Raiders. Well, no, check that. I'm not sure what happened there. It looked like they called a foul against 25. I think some folks are, but the ball stays with Farmington. We'll take it. Here's a shot put up off the baseline. No good. Left side. That's what the Knights say. But the follow-up is put back up and in by Callahan. I think the Raiders fans are all kind of confused as to what happened here. And that's what they want to know, who the foul was on.
Yeah, white 25 and blue ball.
I think the officials messed up. They called the foul on white 25, but they gave the ball back to Farmington. The shot was put up and in by Callahan, and then they called the foul on Hunter Strange.
Double foul.
Or was it a double foul now they're saying? Okay, the free throw is no good. Farmington keeps control of the rebound. Ankrum drives to the left side of the paint. Passes it out to Hardy. Back to Ankrum. Hard off the glass. No good. He'll go to the free throw line. A foul going to go against Stabenow.
Don't check him out down here, Drew.
5:03 to play. 10-4 in favor of the Farmington Knights. Ankrum at the free throw line. He's a big guy. First free throw up and in. He's got 7 of the Knights' 11 points. Substitution into the ball game. Drew Forbes, 6'5", sophomore. He's a big guy himself. He comes into the contest. Second one is up and in. Ankrum with 8. The Knights have shown pressure throughout this first quarter. We're 3 minutes into it. They lead 12-4. Huff with the basketball for the Raiders. Loses control of the ball. It's picked up by Callahan. Callahan brings it all the way down himself. Puts it up with the right hand. No good. And the rebound comes down to Ankrum, but I think they're going to call him on the foul. They're going to call him a foul on the rebound. And that apparently was the call before, a double foul. But that had everybody kind of confused because everybody saw, I'm over closer to the North County side, and everybody saw white 25 was the call. All right, it's Tyler Cassidy. Be that as it may. Tyler Cassidy over the timeline to Strange. Strange to Huff. Huff tried to lob it down low to Forbes. It was tipped out of bounds by one of the Knights. Forbes will inbound it for the Raiders. Goes between the circles to Huff. Huff works it left side, passes the ball to Cassidy. Cassidy works it into the paint. Bounce pass down low to Forbes. He has his shot blocked, and back come the Knights. England runs it over the timeline. England between the legs with the dribble. Moves into the paint. Kicks it left side. Hardy. Free ball up from the corner, and that's good. 15-4. Farmington off to a great start. And now the ball taken away on the inbounds play by Hardy. He'll lay it up and in, and all of a sudden it's a 17-4 ball game for the Knights, and the Raiders throw it away. All Knights here in the early going. Farmington up 17-4. They've got the basketball. They'll inbound it in front of their own bench. Inbounds pass comes from Castro into England. England works it right to left, far side of the floor to Hardy, top of the key. Hardy passes the ball to Callahan in the paint, and a nice running underhand layup, good by Callahan. Averages 6 a game. He makes it 19-4. Here's a tray the other way, rims in and out, no good by Dakota Huff. There's a foul on the rebound, going to go against Austin Brandon. Boy, the Knights have gotten off to a great start. What you want when you're playing in front of your hometown fans. North County needs to regroup here. England for the Knights with the ball. Goes down along the baseline. Gets pushed from behind. And that one's going to go against Dakota Huff. 6 fouls already against the Raiders. Only 2 against the Knights. Inbounds play going to be triggered in by Jonah Barnes into the ball game. Everybody will play. The pass goes to Castro. Castro kicks it back outside. There's a shot from 3 put up by Barnes. No good. Tries to chase down the rebound taken by Hunter Strange. So back come the Raiders the other way. It's Cassidy. And a traveling call on Cassidy. He had an open lane right there, and I think he saw it, but he didn't get his feet set. And he's called for the travel. So back come the Knights the other way. England tries to pass the ball to Castro. It's taken away. Now it's a tie-up on the floor, and the Knights are going to keep control of it. In the front court, Jonah Barnes. Barnes in the paint. Bounce pass between the circles. England works it out toward the half-court stripe. 2:45 to play in the first quarter. It's 19-4 Farmington. England taking his time. Passes it to Barnes on the far sideline to Hopkins. Hopkins right side pass to Callahan. In the paint they go to Castro. Castro puts up a shot. No good, but he's fouled. That foul's going to go against Hunter Strange. That is his second personal. And that puts Farmington in the bonus situation. First one up, no good. Castro averages about 6 points a game. Misses both. And the rebound comes down to Brandon. They quickly push it down the floor to Huff. Huff back out between the circles to Cassidy. Cassidy by the half-court stripe, dribbles twice, passes it baseline to Huff. Huff puts it up there, good. 19-6, that's the first bucket in a long time for the Raiders, and it came at a very good time for them. England drives the paint, kicks it out, left side, three put up and in by Jonah Barnes. And that makes it 22-6. North County to Brandon. Brandon drives the paint, puts it up. On a contact, no foul. Back the other way comes Callahan. Callahan, nice pass. Gets it to Castro, and Castro lays it up and in. Boy, that was a beauty by Callahan. He drove to the free throw line, drew the defense to him, hit a nice little seamless bounce pass to Castro, who was able to lay it up and in. 24-6 with a $1:41 to play. There's a timeout on the floor. We'll take a 30-second break as well. This is high school basketball on KREI.
When you have a concrete job, Polite Ready Mix is the name to remember. Polite Ready Mix has been in business for 3 decades, and they're locally owned and operated, with 8 locations servicing Washington, Iron, St. Francis, and now Reynolds and Carter counties. And in addition to their already great service, Polite Ready Mix offers several trucks and a concrete conveyor. Contact the Polite Ready Mix nearest you for a no-obligation estimate today. That's Polite Ready Mix.
Well, this has been all Farmington from the get-go here on KREI. Kind of looks like a football score. 24-6 in favor of the Knights. A minute 41 to play. It'll be North County basketball as play resumes. The ball comes into Cassidy. With it now is Brandon in the backcourt. Taken away by Barnes. Barnes off the glass. No good, but he'll go to the free throw line. Farmington doing it not just offensively, but defensively. Oh, they're going to call a charge. They're going to call a charge on Jonah Barnes. This pressure by Farmington on defense has caused the Raiders some problems here. In the backcourt, Stabenow. Stabenow to Huff. Huff to Cassidy over the timeline. Cassidy works at top of the key, drives into the paint, lays it up, no good. He'll go to the free throw line. Nice dash into the basket. And foul going to go against Barnes. 2 quick ones on him. And one thing about the Knights, to their credit, when they play a lot of guys like they do, if somebody gets in foul trouble, there's somebody that can come off the bench to take their place. First free throw, no good by Cassidy. Drew Forbes checks back into the game. Sitting down, Hunter Strange. Second free throw up. This one is good by Cassidy. His first point of the game. 24-7, and now the Knights throw it away on the inbounds play. There is a loose ball on the floor. There's about 6 guys all scrambled together. Looked like a rugby scrum. And I think they're going to call Farmington basketball. They got tied up. And now a timeout called again. Farmington wants to talk about this. 24-7. We're still in the first quarter. There's been a lot happening already. 3 more quarters to go. This is high school basketball on KREI.
Donaldson Cycles in Park Hills. The motorcycle people for over 50 years. They know it, they own it, and they can afford to sell it for less. Did you know that Donaldson Cycles have a large inventory of used motorcycles from under $3,000 and new motorcycles from $4,000? Plus, you'll find new, previous year bikes at must-go prices. Nobody can afford to sell it for less. So get to Donaldson Cycles, located at number 4 Municipal Drive in Park Hills today. Donaldson Cycles, the motorcycle people for over 50 years.
Stabino inbounds it to Cassidy. Cassidy works the offense for the Raiders. Back to Stabino, right side, drives to the baseline. Running shot off the glass is good. Stabino with 4. He averages 12 a game for the Raiders. And now the Raiders almost take it away. Stabino jumped in front of a pass intended for Baumer into the ball game and knocked it out of bounds. All right, inbounding it for the Knights, Jonah Barnes. Barnes gets it to England. England in the backcourt. Calls out a play. Goes to Baumer, still in the backcourt. They're going to have to hurry and get it over the timeline. They do. With it now is Barnes. Barnes to England. High post pass to Castro. He'll kick it left side. Three-point shot put up no good by the Knights. Loose ball picked up by the Raiders. Back they come the other way. Brandon has it. Drives coast to coast. Lays it up and in. Austin Brandon makes it 24-11. Quickly Farmington running the ball down the floor. Laying it up no good is England. Coming down with a rebound. The Knights. Little turnaround shot put up no good by Barnes. Rebound taken down by the big guy Drew Forbes. He'll get it to Tyler Cassidy with 8 seconds to go. This will wrap up the first quarter. Along the baseline is Cassidy. He'll put it up there with 2 seconds left. Good. North County closes the first quarter strong. Still an 11-point lead for the Knights. 24-13 at the end of one. We'll take a 30-second break. Come back with the second quarter here on KREI.
The Deloge Walmart Supercenter is a proud sponsor of high school sports. They take this opportunity to wish the best of luck to all the athletes and coaches this school year. Walmart Supercenter of Deloge is very proud of local athletes. Proven records have shown that our athletes have what it takes to succeed, and they put in countless hours of practice and show true dedication to their sport. So the best of luck to all the players and coaches from Walmart Supercenter in Deloge. Save money, live better, Walmart.
Thanks so much to Cartridge World and Cozine Funeral Home in Farmington for helping to sponsor this basketball game. 24-13 at the end of the quarter. It was 24-6 at one point. So North County ended the first quarter on a 7-0 run. Raiders will have the basketball as we start the second quarter. Stabenow will inbound it, most likely to Tyler Cassidy. He does. Cassidy, right-hand dribble over the timeline. Dribbles left to right, stops at the free throw line, pops and hits. Cassidy with 5. It's 24-15, and now the Raiders giving Farmington some problems on the press. The Knights beat it. Nagel with the basketball goes low to Ankrum, who's back into the ball game, and he makes an immediate difference. He has 10 points as that shot goes in. Coast to coast the other way, though, is Austin Brandon. He has 4. It's 26-17. Both teams have loosened up a little bit here. Along the baseline is Baumer. Baumer throws it away, looking to go inside to Nagel. Back come the Raiders. They can pull to within 6 with a 3. They try a 3. It's too hard off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound put back up. No good by Brandon. The loose ball on the floor. Who comes down with it? Stabenow does. He'll kick it back out to Huff. Huff goes to Cassidy. Back to Huff. Cross-court pass to Brandon. Brandon with a long 3. No good. Rebound. Tipped out of bounds. And they'll say last touch by Stabenow. And it'll come back to the Knights. The Raiders working hard to get back into this ball game after being down by a bunch. In the front court, Bame puts up a shot, blocked by Strange, and then a collision on the floor between Strange and number 1 for the Knights, Jonah Barnes, and they'll call Barnes for the foul, and that's 3 on him, and he'll have to sit down. DJ Hardy checks back into the game for the Knights. Stabenow with the ball in the backcourt. Passes to Cassidy. Cross court, they go to Brandon. To Stabenow. To Cassidy over the timeline. Down along the baseline to Strange. Back out to Cassidy, right side. Into the paint they go with it to Brandon. Brandon just works, fights, tries to get some space for a shot. He does, but he can't get it to go. And back come the Knights the other way. Justin Bain between the circles to Nagel. Nagel right side to Baumer. Baumer down along the baseline. There's a three-point shot put up by Hardy. That's good. He has 8, and the Knights lead is back up to 12. Over the timeline, Brandon. Brandon back out toward the half-court stripe to Cassidy. Cassidy guarded by Bain. Passes the ball to Brandon. He'll try a 3 on the baseline. No good. Rebound comes down to Bain. Bain will get it to Hardy. Hardy gets it over the timeline. Hardy passes it down along the baseline. Now they go back into Ankrum. Ankrum turnaround. 5-footer good. Ankrum with 12 points. It's 31-17. Justin Callahan wants to call a quick timeout. 5:43 to play. 31-17 Knights. This is high school basketball on KREI.
When it comes to building, remodeling, or any job you need to get done, you're sure to find what you need at Potosi Lumber Company. At Potosi Lumber, you'll find a full line of DeWalt power tools, including cordless drills, reciprocating saws, circular saws, and rotary hammers for that big job. Remember that Potosi Lumber also carries Wrangler and John Deere clothing for men, women, and children. And if you're looking for wallpaper and accessories, they stock those items too. Potosi Lumber Company, Highway 21, 1 mile north of Potosi.
Stabenow inbounds the basketball as play resumes. Tyler Cassidy has it to Stabenow to Brandon. Back to Stabenow. He's met by Hardy as he crosses the timeline, and now they lose the basketball. Picked up by Baumer. Baumer to Hardy. He'll go coast to coast and lay it up. No good, but he'll draw the foul from Tyler Cassidy. That'll be his first, and the Knights will go to the free throw line. 5:27 to play. We're in the second quarter. The Knights jumped out to an 18-point lead. The Raiders got it back to single digits, but the Knights have pulled back up by 14. First free throw, good. DJ Hardy with 9 points. Ankrum already in double figures with 12. Next one on the way. In and out, no good. Rebound to Hunter Strange. Strange passes to Cassidy. Cassidy between the circles. Stutter step move. Gets away from the defense. Puts it up no good, but he'll go to the free throw line. That'll be the third foul on the Knights. They call that one against Barnes. But he's not in the game, so I'm not sure. Oh, that's number. Okay, there'll be on Bain. Just in Bain the foul. That's his first. First free throw is good. Cassidy with 6 points. He makes it a 14-point game. Next one on the way. Good. He leads the Raiders in scoring with 7. And now some pressure being put on by Baumer. He'll get it to Ankrum. Ankrum quickly down the floor to Bain. Bain passes it right side. Here's a shot put up no good by Nagel. Follow-up shot, though, put up and in. Devin Nagel's a big guy to use that height to his advantage. He makes it 34-19 with 5 minutes to play in the half. With the basketball on the left baseline is Strange. Back out on top. Here's a three-point shot. Put up no good by Brandon. Finds nothing but air and goes out of bounds. It'll come back to the Knights. Now some substitutions for the Raiders. Stabenow has sat down for a few minutes. He's back into the ball game. He's going to come in for Brandon. Looks like they're going to try and get Trent Cassidy into the ball game as well for Tyler Cassidy. Once we've got all that settled up, it'll be Ankrum inbounding the basketball. He gets it into Baumer. Baumer back to Ankrum. He swings a pass to Bain. Bain over the timeline to Hardy. Hardy along the baseline. Tries a reverse layup. No good. Rebound comes right back out to Hardy. Hardy, top of the key. Shot blocked by Ankrum. But the rebound comes down to Bain. And then Bain draws the personal. Justin Boehm will go to the free throw line. That foul will go against Huff. First free throw in the air. Good. Boehm averages about 2.5 points a game. That's his first one here tonight. Farmington led by 18 earlier. They're up by 16 now. Both free throws good. Boehm gets that nice high arc on his shots. Back the other way comes Cassidy. This is the other Cassidy, number 12. He passes the ball left side to Huff. Huff down low, gets the ball into Drew Forbes. Forbes pump fakes in, puts it up and in. Back the other way comes Ankrum quickly. Picks up the dribble on the right wing, passes to Hardy. He drives the paint, kicks it back out. Now they go right side to Boehm, top of the key. Hardy thought about the three, backs it up with under 4 minutes to go. Here in the half, it's 36-21. Boehm with the ball right side to Hardy. Hardy into the paint, loses control of the ball, and then commits the personal. Well, check that. They're not going to call it on him. They're going to call it on Nagel.
1-on-1.
And that puts both teams in the bonus situation.
Yeah.
36-21. Farmington jumps out to a big lead. North County fights back. At the free throw line is Stabenow. He's a senior. He'll shoot the first. In and out, no good on the 1-on-1. Ankrum goes high for the rebound. To Boehm. Boehm to Callahan over the timeline. Right-hand dribble. Passes to Boehm. Boehm down low to Castro. Back out to Boehm. Now they pass right side. Hardy. He'll try a three. Rims in and out, no good. But there to clean up the rebound and put it back up and in is Castro. He has 6. It's 38-21. Back come the Raiders. Cassidy. Top of the key, switches hands with the dribble, passes to Stabenow. Stabenow drives into the paint, throws one up, no good. Ankrum just gets another rebound. He'll get it to Hardy, and Hardy gets it over the timeline as we approach 3 minutes to play here in the half. Boehm, ball left side, dribbles once, passes to Callahan between the circles, right side to Hardy. Hardy back to Callahan, to Boehm, left side, he'll go high for a three, no good. But coming over and committing a late personal is Trent Cassidy. And that means Boehm will go to the free throw line and he'll shoot 3. That was a late foul by Cassidy, too. And going to the free throw line is Boehm, the quarterback for this Farmington football team this year. His first one is no good. I guess I'm going to say that was after the shot, and it was a 1-and-1. He did not make it, so it's 38-21. I thought that was kind of a late foul. Back the other way comes North County, throwing a shot up, no good. Off the right baseline is Cassidy. Back comes Ankrum the other way. Ankrum for the Knights. Far side of the floor to Boehm, to Callahan between the circles, to Hardy, left side. Back out to Callahan. Farmington running some clock. 2.5 minutes to play in the half. Callahan to Hardy, to Ankrum. He'll drive the baseline. Stop, pull up from 8. The ball rolls around on the rim 4 or 5 times and then falls in. 14 points for Ankrum. And back the other way comes Tyler Cassidy. Cassidy drives the paint, almost travels with the basketball. Instead passes it to Austin Brandon. He can't convert. And back comes Boehm the other way to Callahan. Callahan on the far side of the floor to Ankrum. Ankrum top of the key to Callahan. He drives in, puts up an 8-footer, no good. He's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. That foul will go against Caleb Calloway into the ball game. The great bearded one for the Raiders. He has got a much better beard than I could ever hope to grow. And he does commit the personal. And to the free throw line goes Callahan. His first free throw is good. He has 5 points tonight. Grant Hopkins comes into the ball game for Farmington. Dakota Huff back in. Stabenow back in for the Raiders. The next one by Callahan, up and good. Well, you would expect a coach's son to be a good free throw shooter, and he made both those. And the lead up to 21. Now that's the biggest lead of the night for the Knights. Cassidy, a right side pass to Huff. Huff back out between the circles, knocked away by Callahan. Callahan runs down the floor, puts it up off the glass. Good. That was all Garrett Callahan right there. He has 8, and it's 44-21. Cassidy the other way to Dakota Huff. Huff swings it over his shoulder to Strange. Strange lays it up off the right side. No good. Gets the follow-up up and in. Counted and a foul. Hunter Strange with the bucket. That foul's going to go against Dante Castro, his first. 44-23. Kevin Nagel comes into the game. Sitting down is Castro. $1:27 to play here in the first half. All Knights 44-23. Free throw up and no good. Loose ball on the floor, picked up by Hardy. Hardy looks over at his coach, gets the play, walks it over the timeline, passes it to England. England back to Hardy. Hardy guarded by Cassidy. Now they go in the paint to Nagel. Nagel tries to put one off the glass, no good. Rebound taken down by Brandon. Back come the Raiders the other way. Quickly down the floor, off the baseline. Shot put up, too hard, no good by Huff. Rebound to Callahan. Callahan runs it over the floor, tries a bounce pass to Hardy, cutting in for the left side. Kicked by one of the Raiders, so it'll be Farmington basketball. Inbounding from the far sideline with 57 seconds to play, 44-23. England gets the inbounds pass, dribbles twice, goes to Hardy, back to England, right side Callahan. Lobs the pass back to England. He'll launch a deep three, too hard, no good. Rebound to Hunter Strange. Strange lets defense fall off of him. Leaves it for Cassidy. Cassidy marks it over the timeline. Top of the key, they try to pass the basketball to Stabenow. It was behind him. It got knocked away. He picked it up, and then he drew the foul. That foul will go against DJ Hardy, his first. 33 seconds to play as Stabenow goes to the charity stripe. First free throw up and no good. Rebound to Hopkins. Let's see if Farmington plays for a final shot here with 28 seconds to go. England almost has it knocked away. Loose ball on the floor. Good defense by Cassidy. Here's a three. Left side put up, no good by DJ Hardy. I don't think Coach Callahan wanted that shot. Had a look on his face, but pretty much said it all there. That gives North County a chance at a last-second shot. 4 seconds, 3. They're going to have to hurry now. They throw one up as the buzzer goes off. No good by Hunter Strange. And at the half, it is 44-23. Knights up by 21 points. It was 24-13 at the end of the first quarter. Farmington outscored the Raiders 20-10 to open up a 44-23 lead as we get ready for the third quarter. Raiders out on the floor. Here come the Knights. It'll be Farmington basketball as play resumes. Jonah Barnes will inbound it. England in the ball game. Callahan in the contest. Ankrum and Castro will get to the Raiders here as we get an opportunity. Callahan by the Farmington bench. Goes high post to Castro down along the left baseline. A three-point shot won't go there. And back come the Raiders on offense. They've got Stabenow with the basketball. Tyler Cassidy into the ball game. Hunter Strange also in along with Dakota Huff. Both teams with their originals. Starting 5, it looks like, right now. Raiders, top of the key. Here's a shot put up by Stabenow. No good. A rebound comes down to Castro. Castro will leave it for England. England passes the ball left side to Callahan. His shot blocked by Hunter Strange. And back the other way, returning the favor is Barnes. He blocks the shot for the Knights. And back comes Farmington. No scoring 1 minute into the third quarter. Barnes down along the baseline. Turnaround jumper put up, no good by Ankrum. A rebound comes down to Castro. He'll put it up, no good. Ankrum gets the follow-up. He'll put it up, no good, but he'll go to the free throw line as he is fouled on the play. That foul will go against Strange. That'll be 3 on him. Ankrum had a great first half for the Knights. Continues that here as he makes the free throw. He now has 15 points. And Strange will have to sit down as he just picked up his 3rd foul. Next one by Ankrum. In the air. This one's no good. Ball goes out of bounds on the rebound. Almost making a nice offensive rebound there was Castro. But couldn't quite get his hands on it and get his position, and it ended up going out of bounds off his body. Back come the Raiders the other way. Huff with the basketball to Cassidy. Cassidy by the free throw line. Looks for the pass. Finds it to Stabenow. Stabenow looks left, goes right, now goes behind the back with the dribble. Between the circles to Cassidy. Cassidy, top of the key, right side. Stabenow with the ball. Stabenow passes it on the wing to Brandon. Brandon to Huff. Nice little no-look pass to Drew Forbes for the layup. Good. He has 4. That is 45-25. Just about 2 minutes gone here in the 3rd quarter. The Knights with the basketball. It's Callahan on the near side of the floor to Castro. Back out top. England. 3-point shot right side. Good. Logan England averages almost 5 a game. Those are his first 3 points of the game. That puts the Knights up by 23, 48-25. And now the ball knocked away, loose on the floor. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ankrum. So inbounding it will be Drew Forbes for the Raiders. Forbes gets it into Huff. Huff to Stabenow. Stabenow passes it. Top of the key to Cassidy. He works it between the circles. Right side, Stabenow. Stabenow loses the defense. Thought about the 3. Instead, passes it to Cassidy. He drives along the baseline. He's picked clean by Callahan. Callahan to Castro. And Castro going to get called for the charge. Doing a nice job of setting position was Stabenow. And Castro called for his 2nd foul, a charge. Farmington turns the ball over, but they're up comfortably by 23. Cassidy over the timeline. Stops at the free throw line. Passes it to Stabenow right side. Fadeaway 3, no good. And the rebound comes down to the Knights. England has it, and then he's fouled from behind. A little reach-in foul. Going to go against Cassidy, it looks like. Or check that to Dakota Huff. That's 2 on him. 48-25. The Knights jumped out early. The Raiders got back to within 9 at one point, but since then it's been all Knights again. England over the timeline. Switches hands with the dribble. Passes it to Ankrum. Ankrum drives the baseline. Kicks it back out top to Baumer. Baumer to England. Back to England. Takes the 3. Moves it. Puts up a shot. No good. He's fouled on the play. That foul will go against Forbes. They'll say he fouled him before the act of shooting started, so it'll be an inbounds play for the Knights. Baumer looks to get it in, lobs it out to England. 4:55 to play. Baumer almost lost the basketball. He dribbled into a bunch of big guys and didn't need to be there. They get it to Ankrum now. He knows what to do around a bunch of big guys. He drives the baseline left side and puts it up from 8 feet. Good. He has 17 points. The Knights up by a quarter of a century, 25-50-25. Now the ball knocked away from Dakota Huff out of bounds. They'll say last touch by England. So Drew Forbes will inbound the basketball. He gets it to Cassidy between the circles to Clifford. Clifford to Forbes. Right side pass Cassidy. Cassidy has it knocked away by Barnes. Barnes then gets the ball right back. He gets behind the defense and lays it up and in. Well, he started that play with the pick, and he ended it with the layup, and it's 52-25. Clifford between the circles. Works it back out toward the timeline. Guarded there by Barnes. Moves down to the elbow and walks with a basketball. Trent Cassidy comes in. Sitting down is Clifford after that travel. Castro will inbound the ball. He gets it in to Balmer. The Knights looking to go 6-7 on the year. The loss would drop North County to 3-10. Bame into the ball game. He has it. On the near side, goes into Ankrum. Ankrum puts it up. Turnaround jumper, no good. A rebound goes out of bounds. They'll say the last touch by number 14, Tyler Cassidy. It'll stay with the Knights. Jonah Barnes will inbound it. Barnes looking for help. Gets it to Castro. Gets it back to Barnes. Now he made it, but away from the play, they're going to say Ankrum trying to clear some space. Cleared a little too much. Used a North County body to do so. So he gets called for his third personal. So instead of the bucket, it's 52-25, and Raiders get the basketball. Cassidy with 3.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Passes to Huff. Huff drives into the paint, puts it up, no good. Ankrum gets the rebound. Ankrum passes to Balmer. Balmer quickly to Castro. He rolls the shot up and in. Castro with 8. The Knights threatening to go up by 30. Cassidy. The ball for the Raiders. Moves to the free throw line. Passes it right side to Cassidy. He drives the baseline good. So up to Cassidy works well. He has 9, and there's a timeout on the floor with 2:59 to play. 54-27, all Farmington here at the Farmington High School gym. We'll take a 30-second break as well here on KREI.
Hey, sports fans, this is Bill Best, your American Family Insurance agent. Everyone enjoys watching their favorite team make the big plays. We here at Bill Best Insurance are committed to making the plays for our customers. American Family Insurance has built its reputation on quality service and a broad range of products such as homeowners, auto, business, health, and life insurance. That's why we ensure an enduring commitment to personal service. Join the winning team at Bill Bass Insurance, your American Family Insurance agent.
See Bill Bass, your American Family Insurance agent in Park Hills.
54-27. Farmington with the lead over North County, thanks to Potosi Lumber Company and Polite Ready Mix, both in Potosi, for helping to sponsor our ball game today. It's Farmington basketball as play resumes. Full court pressure put on by the Raiders as the Knights work the offense. Balmer with it to Castro. Right side, here's a 3-ball put up and in by Jonah Barnes. He has 8, and it is a 30-point lead for the Knights, 57-27. Cassidy, Tyler Cassidy with the ball. He'll leave it for Trent Cassidy. He gets the basketball to Huff on the right side. His shot put up, no good. Hustling in, getting the rebound is Trent Cassidy. Pass down underneath, shot put up, no good, and the rebound goes out of bounds. Last touched by Dakota Huff. So it'll come back to the Knights with 2:19 to play. Long down court pass to Bame. Bounce pass, shot put up, no good, but going to the free throw line for the Knights will be Grant Hopkins, who snuck back into the ball game. That foul's going to go against Trent Cassidy. He has 2. This game, for all intents and purposes, pretty much over, even though we're still in the third quarter. Free throw, no good. Couple of substitutions. Caleb Calloway comes into the ball game. Sitting down is Drew Forbes. Didn't catch the other one for the Raiders. They brought a couple of guys in there. Next one up, and no good off the side of the rim. Callaway with the rebound. He'll get it to Cassidy. Cassidy over the timeline. Cassidy, stutter step dribble, moves into the paint, kicks it over to Stabenow. He'll try a long 3. No good. Rebound by Bame. Bame wants to run with it. Gets it to Castro. Castro with the ball on the right side. Passes it underneath to Hopkins. Hopkins puts it up. No good. He'll go to the free throw line again. That one's going to go against Stabenow. His third. Hopkins just missed on 2 for the charity stripe. Hopes to have better luck here. makes the first. 58-27. The Knights going to pull to within a game of 500 with this win. Next one, no good. And the ball goes out of bounds on the rebound, and they'll say last touched underneath, probably by Hunter Strange. He was there. So was Cassidy. Either way, it's Farmington basketball. The inbounds play comes into Baumer. Baumer to Hardy. Along the left baseline tries a three. It won't go. And the rebound comes down to the Raiders. Well, Tyler Cassidy, all 5'7", went in and got that rebound over a bunch of big dudes. Shot the other way, put up by the Raiders, no good. And back comes Hardy for the Knights. They're up by 31. Baumer with the basketball, looks up, goes right to Hardy. Hardy back to Baumer, top of the key to Bain. Underneath, they work it to Nagel. Nagel gets it to the free throw line. Shot put up there by Hopkins, no good. Closing in on a minute to play in the third quarter. Back come the Raiders the other way. Here's a three from the right side, put in by Hunter Strange. He has 7 points, and that makes it a 28-point game, 58-30, as we move under a minute to go in the third quarter. Hardy, right side, cross court pass to Bain, back out top to Baumer. Baumer, back to Bain, to Baumer, top of the key, right side, Hardy. Knights content to run a little clock here. Bain back out to Baumer. Baumer tries to get back to Bain. The ball knocked away, and back come the Raiders the other way, and Bain blocks the shot attempt by Tyler Cassidy, but got him with the body. So Cassidy will go to the free throw line. That'll be the third on Bain. But at the charity stripe, Tyler Cassidy, he can move into double figures if he makes this first one, and he does. 58-31. Next one on the way. Good. 58-32. North County's showing in spurts that they've got some talent here. They just can't put it together consistently. Going the other way on the fast break. The shot put up, no good by Bain. He'll go to the free throw line. That foul's going to go against Caleb Calloway. He got him with the body and got him good. Bain went down in a heap. But hey, he's football quarterback. He's been hit like that before. First free throw up and in. Bain has 3 points tonight. All his points from the charity stripe. That makes it 59-32. Next one on the way. Good. 4 for Bain. He's almost doubled his season average. The time running out here in the third quarter. It's all Farmington, 60-32. Trent Cassidy loses the ball, tries to go back behind his back with the dribble. It's picked up by Bain. Bain will drive all the way down. Nice little running layup with the right hand by Bain. And now Farmington takes the ball away the other way. And a quick foul going to be called on the Knights. 62-32, the lead back up to 30. We'll walk the other way, and I do believe it'll be Devin Nagel at the charity stripe. Nagel for the Knights. Puts it up, shooting the 1-and-1. Good. 3 points for Nagel. 6'4". Next one, good. He has 4 points. It's 64-32. Let's see if the Raiders can get a shot off here. 3 seconds left. 2, 1. With the ball underneath, not able to get the shot off is Caleb Calloway. Well, he got it, but it was blocked. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. 64-32 Knights. We'll take a 60-second break. This is high school basketball on KREI.
Hi, I'm RJ Slope, a sophomore at Mineral Area College. Many of you know my story and all the hardships I had to overcome to get where I am today. I couldn't have done it without Mineral Area College. The help and guidance I got from the faculty and staff gave me the confidence to achieve my goals and dreams. I'm graduating this fall and moving to Washington, D.C. to start the next chapter of my life. Thanks, Mineral Area, for all you've done for me. I'm RJ Slope. I went to Mineral Area College, and you should too. Classes start January 14th. Enroll today. And check out my story at mineralarea.edu.
Precious memories left behind bring us joy and peace of mind when we celebrate the life of those we love.
Pre-planning a funeral is very personal. Whether it's special music or a favorite poem, each person has their own wishes. At Cozine Memorial Chapel, we're here to help you express those wishes.
Celebrate the lives of those you love.
Cozine Memorial Chapel, Farmington.
Well, it's North County basketball as we move into our final 8 minutes. It's 64-32. All Farmington here tonight. Trent Cassidy with the ball, guarded by Bain. Cassidy goes to Hunter Strange. They try to work it down low to one of their big guys, Forbes. It's knocked away. There's a scramble on the floor, and I think they're going to call the foul against Drew Forbes. Bartek, nope. They're going to say it was Justin Bain, and that'll be his third. They were the two involved in the scramble, and it was who'd they see hit who at what time for the officials, because both could have been called for the foul there. Trent Cassidy with the ball. Dribbles on the far sideline. Passes it to Tyler Cassidy. Tyler puts up the shot, no good. A rebound taken down by the big man. His shot, no good. Rebound taken down by Hardy, but he dribbles it out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Raiders. Ankrum comes back into the ball game. Clock running now. As here's a shot put up, no good. Rebound, though, taken back by number 50, Drew Forbes. He just out-muscled everybody there. And that makes it a 30-point game, 64-34. Ankrum with the basketball, has it stripped away. Back comes Nagel. Nagel passes it to Baumer. Baumer's shot, no good. 6.5 minutes to play. Callahan with the ball. Callahan goes to Hopkins. Hopkins to Hardy. He's double teamed. Back out top to Bain. Bain left side. Callahan three. Too hard. No good. A rebound chased down by Bain, though, to Hardy. He'll put it up off the right baseline. No good. Callahan gets the rebound. His shot blocked, but it comes down to Ankrum. He puts it up. No good, but he'll go to the free throw line. Ankrum claps his hands hard as that foul called against Devin Nagel. Games like this, you got to make your own excitement after you get up by that many. Ankrum's first is good. He's got 18. Season average 17.5, so he'll get that. Clock's going to continue to run with his big lead. A little bit after almost 8:30, actually. Next one, good. Ankrum may get to 20 tonight. It's 66-34. As the clock rolls on for these Raiders. Tyler Cassidy almost has it knocked away by Callahan. Instead, they pass the ball to the big guy. Forbes in the paint, hesitates, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Callahan. Callahan for the Knights. Gets it over the timeline. And a timeout called by Justin Callahan. With 5 minutes and 5 seconds to play, it's 66-34 in favor of the Knights. We'll take a break as well here on KREI.
When you have a concrete job, Polite Ready Mix is the name to remember. Polite Ready Mix has been in business for 3 decades, and they're locally owned and operated, with 8 locations servicing Washington, Iron, St. Francis, and now Reynolds and Carter counties. And in addition to their already great service, Polite Ready Mix offers several trucks and a concrete conveyor. Contact the Polite Ready Mix nearest you for a no-obligation estimate today.
Hi, this is Mary Lee, owner of Earth Mother Health Foods. Did you know we're the largest, most complete health food store in southeast Missouri? You know, if you're feeling tired, maybe you need to be on a good vitamin. We invite you to come into Earth Mother and get a free sample of a vitamin that you can feel the same day you take it. Now, stop by Earth Mother Health Foods. We have 3,500 square feet of products to meet your health care needs. That's at Earth Mother Health Foods, 220 East Harrison in downtown Farmington, 573-756-7852.
5 minutes to play. Farmington with the basketball as play resumes. Callahan has it over to Ankrum. Ankrum on the far sideline to Hardy. Kicks it back out to Callahan. He'll hit a three. Good game by Garrett Callahan. He's in double figures. He has 11 points. Back the other way come the Raiders, going coast to coast and laying it up and in. Nice move is Trent Cassidy. Too little, too late, though, with 4.5 minutes to play and a 33-point lead. Hardy has it on the left side, kicks it over to Callahan. Callahan along the baseline to Ankrum. His shot falls short, no good. Rebound taken out by the Raiders. Cassidy has it. Cassidy going coast to coast again. Laying up this time, no good, but he does draw the foul. The foul going to be called against Castro. And that'll be 3 on him. And another timeout. 69-36, 4:06 to play. Coach Callahan does not get cheated on his timeouts there. We'll take a 30-second break as well here on KREI.
Donaldson Cycles in Park Hills. The motorcycle people for over 50 years. They know it, they own it, and they can afford to sell it for less. Did you know that Donaldson Cycles have a large inventory of used motorcycles from under $3,000 and new motorcycles from $4,000? Plus, you'll find new, previous year bikes at must-go prices. Nobody can afford to sell it for less. So get to Donaldson Cycles, located at number 4 Municipal Drive in Park Hills today. Donaldson Cycles, the motorcycle people for over 50 years.
Coming up next week, we'll have the Mac Men and Lewis and Clark on KREI on Monday. Mizzou and Georgia on Wednesday. The Black River League Tournament girls semifinals on Wednesday. The boys semifinals on Thursday on J98. Saturday, a Mizzou game on KREI, a Mac women's game on KTJJ, and then the Black River League championships on J98. First free throw is up and in by Tyler Cassidy. Second one good as well. 69-38, 31-point lead, 4 minutes to play. The clock's been running when there haven't been timeouts called. It's the big lead for the Knights. Hardy along the left baseline to Ankrum. Over the shoulder pass to Hardy. He'll launch a three. In and out, no good. Rebound controlled by the big man Forbes. Back the other way come the Raiders. For the basketball, Cassidy. Back out top to Levi Clifford into the ball game. He launches a three, no good. And the rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by Daniel Sadler for the Raiders. Good hustle by Sadler. And he'll apply full court pressure on the inbounds play. Farmington controls it. Castro to Hardy. Hardy throws it away looking for Callahan. Got a 2 up high over his head. And with 3 minutes and 15 seconds to play, it comes back to the Raiders. 69-38. Dakota Huff down along the baseline has his shot blocked by Castro. And now the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Sadler. And it'll be Farmington basketball. Caleb Calloway comes into the ball game. Dakota Huff checks that out. Showing my age here. I keep wanting to call him Cab Calloway. In the backcourt, the Knights. Logan England over the timeline. Hardy has it. Hardy to Callahan. Back to Hardy along the baseline left side. He'll try a three. No good. Ankrum going to get called, I believe, for going over the shoulder. And that could be it for him. Yeah, he fouls out of the ball game with 19 points. 2:22 to play. Wholesale substitutions for the Knights. Well, I thought we were going to have wholesale substitutions. A whole bunch of guys got up off the bench. But when everybody plays, is it all that big a deal? The Raiders with the basketball. Down low, here's Callaway with a shot too hard, no good. Rebound rolls around like a pinball, finally picked up by the Knights. Nice hustle by Bain. Between the circles is Baumer. Baumer into the paint to Nagel. Nagel can't control the pass. Back come the Raiders with $1:40 to play. It's just a matter now of what the final score will be. 69-38. Driving in the paint, putting it up is Clifford, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by a Knight. It'll belong to the Raiders. Inbounding it will be Forbes. Forbes gets it into Sadler. Sadler back out to Clifford. Clifford guarded by Bain. Farmington in his zone, it looks like almost now. There's a shot put up off the right side. No good by Sadler. Rebound taken down by the Knights. They could pretty much run the clock out here if they'd like. Bain to Nagel. Nagel to Baumer. Now they work it back over to Bain. He'll try a three. Yes, on the left side. Justin Bain with 9 points. 72-38. Under a minute to go. Levi Spray into the ball game for the Raiders. Has the basketball. Thought about it from three. Instead, back out between the circles. Now they work it right side to Sadler. Sadler in the paint. Has it knocked away. Picks it up. Passes it to Clifford. Clifford drives into the paint. He does have it knocked away by Bain. Bain runs it down the floor. Long pass to A.J. Baumer. Too long of a pass, as a matter of fact. It goes out of bounds. He'll come back to the Raiders, and I don't know if they'll even get a shot off here with 15 seconds and a running clock. The inbounds pass comes into Spray. Farmington going to win this one and move to 6-7 on the year. Raiders going to fall to 3-10. 4 seconds left. 3-2. Clifford passes it over to Sadler. His shot at the buzzer, no good. And that's the end of the ball game. 72-38 in favor of the Farmington Knights. The final score here.